Hey everyone, welcome back to my podcast talking about everything psychology. I'm your host, Lester Gonzalez, and as a psychology enthusiast, you will learn more about self-improvement, personal growth, success, and how psychology plays a crucial role in our lives. Please leave a like and follow as it will help grow this podcast. And that being said, for today's topic, I want to dive deeper into the psychology of social media. Not only that, but understanding the psychology of interaction, influence, and mental health in the digital world. So the year is now 2023. We're coming to the end of the year, going into 2024, and the world is living through a digital era. Social media is now an integral part of modern life, shaping our connections, interactions, influence, mental health, and growth. That being said, here are some of the key psychological factors I want to share within the psychology of social media. The first factor is self-presentation. In social media, we can now curate, customize, and edit our online personas. We now have the opportunity to gain organic reach, showcasing varieties of content that evolve around us. Social media allows us to present ourselves and seek the desires we want to showcase. Some of us strive to grow a business, become a creator, or often an influencer. Some of us may be influenced by the desire of social approval or validation. And regardless of how we utilize social media, our self-presentation gives us the choice of curating our personas online. Which brings me to my next factor of self-comparison. Social media will often lead to comparison. It's inevitable that most of us will often compare ourselves with other people. But keep in mind that can be a positive or negative effect. Comparison will either inspire personal growth or lead to low self-esteem. Most of the positive effects come from learning and gaining knowledge from the creators we follow. We enjoy their content as it helps benefit our own growth and personal entertainment. And as for the negative effects, this is where we have comparison by bringing ourselves down. Often telling ourselves we aren't in the same level or not living the same type of lifestyle. Always remember there is no benefit when comparing ourselves to others. The more we compare ourselves in the wrong way, the more we won't see growth. And that being said, we must do everything to stop comparing ourselves negatively, rather self-compare in a positive, inspirational way. The next factor is validation and feedback. Psychologically, receiving feedback and validation from likes, comments, and shares can feel very rewarding. Validation releases dopamine, which is a neurotransmitter accessing pleasure and rewards in our mind. So our minds strive to grow from validation and feedback, as it will help us improve and gain over time. At the end of the day, social media was a platform made where we can make significant improvements for ourselves. We can overall learn from the feedbacks we receive online, allowing us to learn, develop, and grow on social media. Which brings me to my next point of creating and having online communities. Psychologically, social media can provide a sense of belonging and support from online communities. There's always a community related to our specific interest, allowing us to seek like-minded individuals. This is where our social media connection and interactions build. Online communities involve a lot of interaction and communication with other individuals, and this makes organic reach a lot easier when growing socially. So communities allow us to find people we can relate with, often find people we can work with, and most importantly, connect with. In the social perspective, the media makes the process a lot more easier, creating a comfortable environment for the community and the niche we are choosing. And one of the biggest things I believe when it comes to the human behavior of social media is having the fear of missing out. So social media plays a huge role when keeping up with the news, certain events, and different opportunities out there. And the media nowadays will always have something to talk about. I don't know if you've seen or scrolled through your feed, but each day there's something new that happens. And, this is crucial because it will help us become more aware of the environment around us. Of course, we must be careful, in terms of the fake news. However, the media will always keep us posted, allowing us to have this sense of preparedness. Our behavior of being aware is what makes the media platform so helpful, and the more we know and gain knowledge in the news or specific news reported, the more we'll act upon it. So overall, I believe understanding the psychology of social media is essential for us to navigate online platforms responsibly. The media plays a role within our social life, allowing us to utilize media in a positive or negative way. Inevitably, everyone will use social media differently. Not everyone will use media in a positive and helpful way. However, the more we recognize the benefit of social media, the more we will take advantage to benefit ourselves. Overall, we must adapt to these psychological factors in order to seek interaction, influence, and good health in the digital world. Welcome to the digital world, folks. It's just getting started, and we must adapt, learn, and grow from it. And the choice is up to us, whether we want to utilize it for the betterment or for the discouragement of ourselves. So that is all I have for you guys today, and I thank you all so much for listening. I hope you enjoyed this podcast, and for more psychology content, please stay tuned on this podcast. You can check out my articles at medium.com/@Lester03G. Make sure to leave a like, follow, and or subscribe. It will really help me out, as I love speaking out my knowledge and mentorship with all of you. That being said, I look forward to growing with all of you in terms of self-improvement and being a psychology enthusiast. I love talking about this with all of you, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. As always, I wish you all a blessed day. Stay safe. Bye-bye.